plug. So first thing in the morning, Leo's requested for men for breakfast, which is noodles. And just as well, I made some Chinese casserole yesterday, so we're gonna make some noodles. He's definitely an Asian boy, an Asian child. If you're Asian, you will know that there is no limit to when you can have noodles. You can have noodles at any meal. What's this one called? It's a bowl. Bowl. A sane person would probably wear a carrier right now, but sometimes this little guy just likes to have some snuggle time and for me to hold him. But he will definitely not deny the carrier. He loves to be in his little boba carrier. This is usually how our morning starts out like, and by the evening it gets completely wrecked. And just like that, all of a sudden it's milk time. Carrot. Carrot. It's so good to have coffee. The whole family's been sick for the last week, starting from Leo and then me and then Mark. And so I've stayed off coffee for the whole week. So here is my breakfast. Leo seems to be going through some sort of a growth spurt, so he's been eating everything under the sun and drinking milk all night. And that's in turn made me very hungry. But he's doing very good at eating, for the most part, when he can get it in his mouth. But he keeps saying he wants more and more and more. No? You want more?
No.
Yeah, more. You want some more beef? He's just started to feel a lot better the last 2 days, yesterday and today, it seems. And he's got his appetite back. And I guess his nose is unblocked somewhat because it's been so difficult for him to eat anything or drink milk, because he tries to create a seal and he can't breathe and just fails. For like 2 days, he wasn't able to eat anything, and it was really hard for him to get to sleep. And the only way he would get to sleep is on a carrier. So thank goodness for my carrier. More men. Yeah, Hugo is asleep. I can hear if he wakes up. So while he's asleep, I just want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing today. So yesterday, okay, backtrack about 8 months ago maybe, I ordered some mulch. Last autumn or winter, I ordered some free mulch to be delivered to us, and they basically said that they make their rounds when they have mulch, and they'll let us know when they're on their way, they're gonna drop it off. And a few weeks went past and I followed up, and they said that they don't have any at the moment and they'll get in touch when they do. I kind of just gave up on it and thought they're not gonna come. Well, yesterday 8 months later, they called me and said, hey, a little while ago you ordered some mulch, do you still want it? We can drop it off in about 20 minutes. And I was like, yes. So they came around with a big truckload of tree shavings, leaves and bark and all that, all mixed up together. Dropped it off. I had to move my car to the far end of our car park, and they backed their truck up and dumped the mulch in the pile in our parking space. And there was a lot of it. I did not expect there to be so much. So at the moment we're kind of like, oh well, what do we do? When I ordered the mulch way back 8 months ago, we were planning on making our whole backyard into like a food forest. So I was thinking I would just lay down some cardboard and dump a thick layer of mulch on all of it, because we've got couch grass in the backyard and it's so hard to try and battle. So I thought if we just mulch it and just leave it for the winter, then come spring, summer, we could plant or we could remulch or whatever it takes to suffocate the couch grass. Since then, we've decided that's not the best use of our space, because we will have children growing up and they'll want to have green space to run around and play in. So I've developed small garden beds here and there. The cat's meowing, he wants out. Okay, let me go get him. So yesterday they came. Now we have to try and move it from the front side of our gate in the parking space and move the mulch all into the back side, because the body corp is not going to be happy about that. So I'm hoping that we don't get a fine before we get to it. So today we need to go get a wheelbarrow. In our backyard there's a whole lot of trees that we've cut down when we first moved in. We tried to tidy up the backyard a little bit. We cut down branches and piled it up in the back, and it's been sitting there for a year and a half because we just haven't been able to. We don't have a trailer, we don't have a tow bar that can tow a trailer. We really wanted to get a mulcher so that we can obviously use the mulch and not have to try and buy mulch from elsewhere. Nene, can you not play with the camera, please? But we don't have a car that has a tow bar, so we haven't been able to do that. So the branches have just been sitting there, the leaves have fallen off, and they've probably turned into leaf mold, which I wanted to gather for quite a while now. But yesterday we bought an incinerator off Trade Me, and Mark's been rushing through burning all the branches so that we can move the mulch at least into our property. So today we need to go buy a wheelbarrow. In short notice, we're just going to go to Bunnings and buy a wheelbarrow for like $45. At 1 o'clock today, I have an appointment to go to the hairdresser where I'm going to go get a hair perm. If you saw my video last time, you will have noticed how wild my hair is. It's probably been 2 or 3 months since I last cut it, and it was a terrible job and I hated it. The lady that I went to just didn't listen to what I say. She just did her own thing. I said I wanted a trim, just a little bit off the end. She cut it real short. But before that haircut, I hadn't had one since I was maybe 7 months pregnant. This whole time I've just had my hair tied up, out of the way, and not had to deal with it. So now that Leo's not pulling on everything, I can let my hair down a little bit more, but it's a right mess. So I'm gonna get it tidied up a little bit, get it permed so it looks a little bit tidier and easier to manage. And that's gonna take about 3 hours. Can you not bite me, please? This is a very wild cat. I might take you along, we'll see. In the car to see Papa. Papa. Some more water? What? This one is fizzy. Can you say fizzy? More? More. No? Done. Finished.
Okay.
Done. Okay. Go in the car to see Papa. Right, we are now in the car. Leo is all strapped up in the back. Hi, Leo. He's very bored. Let's head off to our hair perm appointment. Did you see a bus, baby? Leo's sitting in the back, pointing out all the buses that we go past, going bus, bus. Alright, we're here. Hey, 婆婆已经来了。婆婆已经到喽。
你不要出来呀！我带你去玩。
And we have a cup. So, what was your first clue? I think we need to find out.
Are those stairs? Where's the bin? Where's bin? Yeah, that's the bin. Did you put it on? It was pretty difficult to try and film the whole process of getting my hair permed while I was sitting on a chair. That was all the footage I was able to get. But here's the reveal. What do you think? It's much tidier than it was before. So while we were at the salon, I was able to feed Leo a little bit of food, but I haven't had lunch yet, and it's 3:30 now, I think, and I'm gonna have my lunch. Here's the tea that I made before I left. I never actually finished making it. Now it's cold. Let's see if I can make something out of this, maybe like an iced tea or something. Leo's asleep over there. He's dressed in so much, I decided to not put a blanket on him.
Let's come along.
So here just in, I was telling everyone about how we have to go to Bunnings today and get a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Bunnings.
Read your mind. So
He's already been to Bunnings and bought a trolley. Well, we'll see what that looks like. And Leo's just woken up.
just woke up.
Say hi. Get out of my face, he says. We're gonna go see the knee. Do you want to feed the cat? Take the lid off. Get the scoop. Get the scoop. Boy. Okay. Put the scoop back in. Put the lid on. Okay. Put the lid on. Here we go. And here's the trolley. Already put the wheels together. And it holds, it says that it holds 60 litres, 65 litres actually, which is bigger than the wheelbarrow we were going to get. Yeah, helping Mum push the trolley. I've just changed him into his little jeans because we're going out into the garden and those jeans need to be washed anyway. He's gonna be sitting on the concrete and sitting in dirt and might as well. Come on. Let's go see what Dad's up to. Yeah, Dad's got the hose attached. Just in case there's a mishap with the fire, we've got a backup plan. Come hold Mama's hand. Oh. It's a bit smelly, isn't it? It's an incinerator. Woo! Hot, hot, hot. Lots of sticks. And there's all my leaf mold. It's very hot. Let's go back inside, baby boy. Bin, yeah, that's the bin, that's right. That's the bin. Do you want to go play around in the garden? Show me those gumboots. Can you stomp your feet? Stomp, stomp, stomp. Hey, stomp, stomp, stomp. They go shiny. Down, Jin, Jin, the stomp, stomp, stomp. You picking flowers. Is Nene playing with you? Are you playing with Nene? Where's Nene gone? Can you help me water? Help me water the garden? Tip it up. Yeah, that's it. That's the way. Tip it up. Yeah. Watering the garden. Nene and Leo are like two best friends. They are really rough with each other and they don't mind at all. Trolley.
Yes, you know we're jellyfishes. We're jellyfish. Yes.
Nene gets a little bit crazy in the evenings. After bath time, we get Leo all dressed and ready for sleep. Now we can have baby. Yeah. Once he falls asleep, Mark and I both do our own work. until about 10:30 and I go to sleep. And Mark basically works till he drops. He works very hard. Thanks for joining us on our journey today, and we'll see you next time.